If a mayor or council member is charged or convicted of a serious criminal offense, they do not have to take a leave of absence. But now some Port Moody residents are trying to change that.
We should not have to spend our Saturdays and our mornings and our weekends, running a petition to try and get the government to do their job.
After being charged with sexual assault, Port Moody Mayor Rob Vagermov has taken a leave of absence on 2 separate occasions. Vagermov first went on a voluntary leave in March after he was charged.
However, in September, he just showed back up to work. It's created a lot of tension in City Hall, we've heard, certainly within council, with residents.
After pressure from council and the public, Vagermov once again took a leave of absence in October, but he didn't have to. And that's why some Port Moody residents have taken it upon themselves to circulate a petition asking the provincial government to expedite legislation that would remove an elected local government politician from office upon conviction of a serious criminal offense and force them to take a paid leave of absence.
It just sounds reasonable. I mean, I think there's probably lots of professions where if you're faced with criminal charges that you lose your designation, right?
Depend, depend on exactly what they're charged with.
It's hard. I think if there's enough evidence that they think that it's worth a trial, then I think maybe you got to step down, but accusations can just be said without any credibility.
The Ministry of Municipal Affairs and Housing is looking into the matter, but this Port Moody pair feel it is taking far too long.
I think we recognize that, yes, it is very complicated, but if they'd worked on it a little harder last year, we might not be in the place we're at.
So far, they've assembled just under 1,000 signatures in a few weeks, and it's taken quite the manpower to do it.
Because the British Columbia legislature only accepts physical petitions, it is a slow process, but we're out, there's a group of 10 to 15 of us who are out, high traffic areas in the morning by the West Coast Express, at coffee shops, as well as going to door-to-door neighborhoods.
They plan to submit the petition by the end of the month. In Port Moody, Ashley Burr, City News.